Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Paul's Perspective. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. So this evening we are going to be looking at another Sohyang performance, this time from a show that actually has a little bit of connection into the last video that I uploaded, which was the Whitney Houston I Will Always Love You performance. And I was wondering, and I was fixated upon the fact that it was filmed in a dockyard, and I'm thinking, okay, why? And it turns out that it is actually to do with a TV series called Begin Again. And there is 4 seasons, and it's currently in its 4th season, and it's currently being filmed in Korea because of the coronavirus pandemic and there's no global travel allowed. So these performances are actually within the TV series, which is really interesting. So it got me wondering exactly how many performances I could actually find of Sohyang within this TV series, and I've stumbled across another one. Now, the pure reason I've selected this performance is because I'm hoping it is a performance of the Ella Fitzgerald classic song Misty, which is what it says in the title, but I'm not too sure whether that's actually the song she's going to sing. I hope it is, because it's one of my personal favourites, which is why I decided to do a review and reaction to it. But I'm so glad that there are so many performances of Sohyang for us to enjoy, because she is a national treasure, a worldwide superstar, or she should be, if it's not the case. So thoroughly looking forward to seeing what we're going to experience this evening. With that being said, thank you very much for coming to my channel to watch this reaction. If you would like to see more, please do like, comment, share and subscribe. Please grab yourself a drink, relax on this fine Saturday evening, and let's see what Sohyang has to offer in this performance of Misty.
네, 우리 향이 언니.
네, 제가 다음 곡으로 준비한 곡은요, 진짜 제가 비긴 어게인 합류하면서부터 꼭 불러보고 싶었던 재즈 곡이에요. 네, 엘라 피츠제럴드라는 정말 명 가수가 있는데 그분이 부르셨던 미스티라는 곡 들려드리겠습니다.
It is Misty. Beautiful start as always.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your.
Oh my lord, what a tone. Before this video, I was wondering whether she had the tonality of older vocal superstars like Ella Fitzgerald, Etta James, more modern variations of those kind of vocals, Amy Winehouse, for example. Just listening to that first minute, if not that, the clarity, the pronunciation, it's a performance of Misty, and it is mystifying how she just wraps around the lyrics. It just seems effortless for her. There's no strain, there's no Sohyang, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? Let's carry on.
Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play, or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near.
Definitely.
Can't you see that you're leading me on? And that's just what I want you to do. Don't you know this? How hopelessly I'm lost. That's why I'm following you. Oh. right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Too misty and too much in love.
Goosebumps, yeah, exactly, me too. Wow.
미쳤다, 진짜.
Wow. Are you kidding me right now? I'm trashing the equipment, I'm that excited. That was one of the most sultry, sexy, intimate performances I think I've ever listened to. Without a shadow of a doubt. And I'll tell you why this impresses me, and I'll tell you why I'm in love with this performance so much. I think it is of great credit to the likes of Miss Fitzgerald that her vocal performances, her ability, her classic hits are renowned not just in Europe but all over the world, and rightly so. Another Ella Fitzgerald song, Summertime, is another favourite of mine. Just that era of music just seems to live on 30, 40, 50, 60 years later. And to listen to Sohyang put her heart and soul into that performance was absolutely nothing short of a privilege. I mean, I feel like I'm like a dead record with this, but her storytelling is just phenomenal. It is phenomenal. To the point where I think if I was to listen to a Sohyang's piece or a Sohyang performance and it was in her native language, I'm 99% sure I wouldn't actually understand the lyrics or what she's singing, but her eyes, her hand gestures, her facial expressions all tell a story by themselves that I would still probably get drawn in, such as the effect that she has. That it's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And I kind of don't want to stop there, if I'm being honest. I think there is another one, another piece by Sohyang in the sort of Begin Again Korea series again, and I think it was a Celine Dion. And if that's the case, then my word, we'll listen to that as well. We might as well put two pieces into one. So I've actually managed to find a second performance by Sohyang within this Begin Again Korea series, and it's of Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. Now, this was also commented in one of the Sohyang performances, so thank you very much for also popping this in. I remembered why I felt the need to try and find a Celine Dion video. So it seems as if it's not just Sohyang in this one. I think there's a couple of different performers, maybe a duo. Ooh, fascinating if that's the case. So let's go ahead and find out what Sohyang has got to offer where Celine Dion is concerned. She's already blissfully achieved covers over Whitney Houston, Simon and Art Garfunkel, Elvis Presley for Bridge Over Troubled Water, and now Ella Fitzgerald with Misty. Let's see how she tackles Celine Dion. So not Sohyang in this particular instance doing the first chorus. I'm not aware of who this male vocalist is, but it is a fantastic start. Seems like the original key as well for a violin cover as well, and he's covered that first verse very, very well. I'm very impressed.
Far across the distance,
spaces between.
Okay, so just looking at that, there's 3 microphones, so it could be a trio in this one. I'm very, very intrigued as to how that's going to pan out.
Us, you have come to show you. Go on.
Near or far, wherever you are,
Crisp.
I believe that's the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door.
The girl in red seems extremely shy in this. I don't know whether that's a role that she's portraying in the TV series, but she just seems so sweet and innocent, doesn't she? But again, they're all sat down, and yet they are all capable, let's face it, of producing this high quality vocal performance whilst in that compressed, different postures, but they're making sure that their backs are still straight. She's looking a bit down. I don't know whether that might be a bit disengaging to the audience who are watching. I mean, learning drama for as long as I did, it was all about making sure that the audience could see you and you could see the audience almost. So I don't know whether this is purposely portrayed in that fashion, where she is very timid and looking down. But I'm hoping she's going to sort of come out of her shell as the song continues. But vocally, it is absolutely spot on.
And you hear in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
And back again with the violin, beautiful, and the cello.
Love can touch us one time.
Can I just say the scenery is absolutely beautiful. Do we know where in Korea this has been filmed? Because I would love to go and stand in that very spot. That is mesmerising scenery.
And last for a lifetime, and never let go till we've gone.
For a male to hit those notes is just unbelievable. And again, the audience encapsulated, even though they're all socially distanced and wearing masks, you can see the emotion that they're taking in with each and every single word. Beautiful.
Love was when I loved you. One true time I hold you. In my life will always go on.
Lovely harmonies there.
Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that's the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you hear in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
It's just what you come to expect with a Sohyang performance now. Just pure, magical vibrato and riffs. Just stupendous. That's a pretty bridge. Like the fireworks. Who's taking on the big finish? Of course.
You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go.
Interesting choice of choosing to go up rather than maintain the same sort of level of pitch and tone as Celine would do in that particular part. I'm on the fence as to whether it worked, if I'm being honest, but the good thing about Sohyang is she can experiment with these different sort of tonalities, but she still doesn't lose pitch or key. Really, she still remains within key. Whether that particular segment works, I'm not too sure yet, but still sounds very, very nice, even though it's not what I would come to expect.
You stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and
Doing the Titanic thing, that's good. Lovely, lovely finish there, by the way. Lovely, lovely finish with the elongated ooh. Okay, I'll be honest, that was a very, very good performance. Sublime technicality. There was a little part at the end there that, I'll be honest, I wasn't a massive fan of. I mean, I appreciate it musically and it didn't sound bad. It just wouldn't be the direction if I was so young to go into at that particular stage. But this is what I like about covers and people who like to take risks when doing their own version of the song. They want to take it in a completely different direction, and I completely get that. And I give credit to Sohyang for attempting it. Personally, not for my taste, but listen, don't shoot the messenger, it's just my opinion. Everything else about it was sublime though. I like the fact that it was not just Sohyang, there was excuse me, two other singers, so it worked well. It was a really nice performance. I think out of the two performances that we've watched tonight, Misty is by far my out and out favourite. It was sublime technical ability, absolutely. But that being said, it was a double bubble today. Thank you very much for watching these two performances with me this evening. I hope the rest of your weekend goes well. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.